Here's a mess. Whew. Just gonna wait a minute till some people join. I didn't announce this to anyone or tell anyone that I was going live because honestly, it was a surprise to me because I never know when to plan these things. I just kind of get in the mood and then I'm like, I should go live. So here I am. So I will wait for a second. Oh, one person joined. Hello, how are you? Um, I'll wait a minute for people to jump on. We got two. We've got two in the house. Hello. Say who you are in the chat, if you will. With no makeup on, I made you look. I could sing until people get here. That could be a thing. Whew. If you guys do not know already, we are in our rental house and we're moving forward. That's for sure. Even when the makeup on, see how I made you look. I'm just gonna see if anybody pops on. There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching to see the pigeon and bringing me out the dark. Finally, I can see you crystal clear. Go ahead and tell me how you should be. Hello. Happy Thursday night. It actually feels like a Friday night to me. I don't know about anybody else. This is only ever my second live, but how fun, right? How fun. Hello. Hello in the chat. If you are here, please join the chat. I just wanted to say hi to everyone, really. And see how everybody's doing tonight and this week. The energy seems to be a little bit different this week, quite honestly, for me. I'm not sure about anyone else, but it, oh, look at it. It's JR. I don't know why. So, JR, tell me, why does Ava call you JR? Is that your name? Because, oh, and Lee, hello. You'll have to excuse me if I say usernames or names in general wrong because I am pretty dyslexic. John Robert Kearns, that makes sense. JRK. Gotcha. How are you doing this fine Thursday evening? How am I? Is my kid bigger now? My kid that is outside of my stomach, yes, he is big. I should since we have a house now, since we're in a house now, I should totally do a baking with Levi video again. Because he is very much wanting to help bake with everything now. He wants to cook all of his meals. Yes, I am pregnant. If you'd like to see. Ready? Belly. I am 36 weeks pregnant. I'll be 37 weeks on 37 weeks on Monday. Oh, Got it, JR. Ava calls me that easy for the chat. She's really good with names. Ava is super good with names. I, on the other hand, am not, so please do not take it personal if I don't remember. But there are people that I do recognize in the chat from pictures and usernames. But thank you, Lee. I am at the stage where I am ready to get this baby out of here. Real ready. Real ready. It's also what's kind of crazy is this is how much like eating out affects my body. So we had to eat out for like almost 2 months in a row, like straight, almost every single meal. And you know, but they put oh hey, it's Ava, guys. I didn't even tell Ava I was going to come on here because I literally just decided last minute that I was going to pop in. So, hello, as people call you, Queen. Anyways, so my hands, I've had like carpal tunnel in this finger. And from not eating out for 4 days in a row now, my hands and my inflammation is gone. I made it the currents 11 years ago when I was half awake. Gotcha. That kind of reminds me of when I like did my first email address when AOL was a thing. It was like Lizzie Coolio 100 at AOL.com. My goodness. We got Kearns in the house. We got Ava in the house. We got Lee in the house. There's one more person watching. Who is it? Oh, Myra. Hello, first time live with you. Exciting. Hello, thank you for being here. I really just came on here to chat and just chat with you guys because I like doing this periodically. But how are you? Oh my. Again, if I say things wrong, I apologize. I'm terrible at phonetic. Because I feel like there's like too many accents and like how to say things. I don't know about anyone else. Like, I just like overthink the way things are spelled. But how are you? Myra. How are you? Like, Omada. Okay, Omada. I think I said that right. That's a cool name. Where are you from? JR, I'm dyslexic also. I need to slow sometimes. Yes, I am like self-diagnosed dyslexic because I had the hardest time reading as a child. Again, because I would see words and think of the different ways that people pronounced the words, and then I would get really confused in my head about how to actually spell things or what the word actually was. So my reading now is more so just a memorization of words, which maybe that's what all reading is, but when I have a hard word, oh, Meg is dyslexic too. Look at all of us. Is this a starseed thing? Because I don't like to just like toot my own horn and say I'm a starseed, but I think I definitely am. This definitely seems like a starseed thing. Anybody else just dyslexic out there in the chat? Because my goodness. I also am a terrible speller. Ava is not. I definitely know that about you. I know you're definitely not. Ominda is. Yeah, Ava's a black sheep because she's not dyslexic. Yeah, she definitely is not. She when we're texting, she edits her text, and then I'm confused as to why the text is sent twice, and I don't even see the mistake most of the time. Oh, Santa Fe, New Mexico. What's up, Mark? I have only ever driven through Santa Fe, I think. I've driven through New Mexico. I can't say that it was Santa Fe, though. JR, proofread. I learned I was after high school from Bruce Jenner's story. Oh, that's very interesting. You mean Caitlyn Jenner? Anybody heard the conspiracy theory on Mr. Bruce Jenner, Caitlyn Jenner? Quite an interesting conspiracy theory. Ava's laughing at my comment about her texting. When she edits her text, I literally don't see the mistake, and I sometimes compare. I'm like, where is the mistake? I have no idea. Funny. You can't be old. I don't know if I can say that on YouTube. MK Ultra, M Ultra. If you are dyslexic, is that a thing? You did see that story about Bruce. So to tell the class, the story about Bruce is that essentially he made some kind of deal to the White Hats. And they basically made him, I don't know, maybe I don't know the full story of it, the whole conspiracy theory of it, but it's so interesting. It's a very interesting one. But that is interesting if you cannot be MK Ultra, if you're dyslexic. Is that a thing? Is that a thing? Please, someone tell me. I wonder if the chat, when Ava does this, JR has heard that. Mark, how are you, sir? How is New Mexico? When I drove there, I felt like drove through there. Oh, Ava's heard that that's a thing too. That's super cool. I did not know that. I've heard, or when I've driven through New Mexico, I felt like I was parched, completely parched. Mexico, I felt like I was parched. That's really weird to see myself. Okay, let's see. When Ava does this, she looks at her phone for the chat, so I am copying you because it seems to work better. Oh, make sure you like the video, friends. Let's see. Anyways, did everyone catch our premiere of our latest Freeing the Feminine video today? If there is anyone that ever accuses me of not being vulnerable, they don't know what they're talking about. I realize how much I share in videos because I am very much an open book. But man, I share a lot about my life, which I guess could also, could be in my favor, because no one could ever accuse me of being fake. That's for sure. Seriously, you share so much of your life. It's beautiful and brave. Oh, thanks. Thanks, girl. I honestly don't know how not to in some sense, because I feel like it's not being honest. I mean, there's some things obviously, like if they involve other people and I don't know, there's some things I won't share, but for the most part, I share everything. Mark, I'm good, thank you. Santa Fe, New Mexico is beautiful. It's high desert, so we get all 4 seasons. It's starting to get cold. That's awesome. I didn't know you got all 4 seasons. I would expect it just to be dry and desert like you said. So that's great. I've only ever driven through in the winter, like in February, so or I guess I drove through, January and February. Keith, what's up, Keith? You're late as usual. Well, I didn't tell a soul that I was coming on here because I very much did it last minute. So you are not late. It's better to show up than not show up at all. Hello, Denny girl from Oregon. I freaking love how many different people hop on. Kiwi Keith. Oh, yeah, I forgot you're Kiwi. Coolest thing ever. Again, coolest thing ever. Freaking want to go to New Zealand someday. I have quite a few friends in New Zealand. JR, I did listen to some of your show today. I have no kids. So, yeah, it was heavily about parenting. But I feel like even on the other side of that, you can take that, how I talk about, or when I was talking about gentle parenting, or respectful parenting, whatever you want to call it. I feel like you can take that as like a scope for maybe something that your parents didn't do that you need to heal from. I don't know. You can take it in all kinds of ways. Use it as a tool, whichever way you like. Hello, Ava. Hello, Ava. Hello. Oh yeah, Keith, you are in the future. How is October 21st treating you? Is that officially Scorpio season? Are we officially in Scorpio season? Or is that the 22nd? I never know if it's the 21st or 22nd. Almost. So the 22nd is Scorpio season. This is my question. Is it a thing to where it always changes on the 22nd? Or is it sometimes on the 21st? Because I'm pretty sure my son is a Pisces because he's born on the 22nd. The 23rd. What? Why did I always think it was the 21st? Are most months the 21st? Keith, I have a really good friend in the US who calls me future man. I mean, you honestly are. It's kind of crazy how that works out. It is kind of crazy how it works out. Time is so weird. You are in the future. So if anyone could predict a date of things to happen, it'd be you. What's y'all's favorite movies to watch on Halloween? Literally none of them. I will skip right on to Christmas. Thank you very much. I am so anti-Halloween, guys. It's not fun for me at all. I pretty much have most of my life dreaded the month of October because I don't know if I really like talked about it on my channel. I talked about it on other people's channels, and when I talk to other people, um, I talk about like I'm very visual and very much like a seer type of person. My entire life, I have seen in the spirit realm, and oh, it's neck bone. Anyways, I just feel so much negative energy around. Look at Ava remembering names. My goodness, I wish that is going to be my new goal is to learn to remember names better. So Noreen is neckbone. I remember that. Yes, JR never liked horror movies. I judge them for doing dumb stuff to get killed. I am anti to my son, who is about to be 5 on 22nd, says Halloween is evil. It's not really celebrated in New Zealand. I honestly think it's the holiday that needs to completely go away. You're right, Noreen. It is easier to remember names when I am not pregnant. But I can't say that I'm any better when I am not pregnant either, which is really sad. I remember faces. I'll always remember someone's face, but not exactly their name, which is very sad. Anyways, back on my Halloween spiel. So yeah, as someone that's always been seeing into the spirit realm, I should say, I never liked Halloween for that because I could see all of the negative stuff that starts swarming around in October and towards the end of October. And it's just so dark. And it's like, I mean, if you think about it, what are you actually celebrating? Nothing good. That's for sure. And we know that the bad guys do a whole lot of bad stuff on that day specifically. If you think about it, is that, yeah. No, lost my train of thought. Yeah, we need new holidays for sure. I'm all for celebrating the holidays that bring people together and like, you know, bring families together and all that, but not the ones that are literally celebrating evil or like glorifying it. Yeah, literally. Is the one thing actually that nope, I am not a fan of Halloween, Mark. Not at all. The months are definitely interesting with dates and everything. Yeah, they are. But yeah, not a fan. Even my husband. So most people know this, but my husband's from Mozambique, which is a third world country where witchcraft is right in front of your face. And when he came to the US back in 2015, he came in August. So like right, a few months or like really right when he got here, they were starting to put out Halloween decorations. And he was like, "What is this?" And I was like, "It's Halloween." And and he was like, "Do they want these things to show up at their house, like by decorating with like skeletons and things that look demonic and all that stuff?" And I was like, "You're people don't know what they're doing. They're blindly doing this stuff like because it's a holiday. It's gross." Anyways. So yes, Ava, I have thought about this. I actually would love if the baby was born around Halloween or even on Halloween. I would love it because it would give me something to celebrate that would absolutely take it back. JR, like the truth guy says, Lewis Herms. We need to change it a happy costume, change the energy. Yeah. I mean, I'm not like judgy if you do celebrate Halloween or you do something for it, but at the same time, it's not my thing. Yes, Ava, it is just another day. And that's kind of how it's treated in my house, and literally how it's always been my whole life. It's just been another day. Like, I forget about it all the time. And so does my husband, so it works out well. Keith. I'm actually a native to New Zealand. Brown skin goes dark during the summer. Hello, Chelsea. How are you? We're just chatting away about Halloween recently. But yeah, I actually feel like my phone is doing or my computer is catching up pretty well. The chat seems to be right on track. Doing well, sending lots of light and love. Appreciate it. We could always use more of that. Especially I don't know, like I feel like the energy of the collective has shifted a little bit. It doesn't feel as heavy as it usually does, or it has been feeling, I should say. It doesn't feel nearly as heavy. Anybody else? Oh, and I've also been having, last year was the first year I didn't hand out candy. I wasn't aware before that. No problem, JR. I have never handed out candy. I've never been trick-or-treating ever. I don't even know what it's like. I kind of like wanted to at one point just to like do it, but don't really care to because like how candy affects my body. I'm too aware of it. I'm like highly sensitive to sugar. Meg, thought on November 8th. What are those supposed to be? The competition? Because I'm not probably okay with saying the E word. I really don't know. I've heard so much back and forth about it, that it's going to happen, that it's not going to happen. Yeah. I think it'll be a good testament of like what's actually going on. Noreen, the rest of the year, we tell kids not to accept candy from strangers. Exactly. Like, what the heck? November 8th is ELECTIONS. Oh, thanks, Ava. Ava put my baby registry in the chat if you guys would like to, contribute. I just pinned it at the top. JR, I used to put a handful of candy and one Taco Bell hot sauce, trick or treat. Okay, yeah. So yeah, Keith, it's the mid ones, not the big ones, but the mid ones. So yeah. Thanks, Mark. You guys that are on here later, I showed a view of my belly because I forgot who was asking. I seen pregnancy brain go up to the top. Oh, Lee was asking if I was pregnant, so I showed him the belly. I can do it again if I need to. But anyways, I don't know about the 8th. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm not even gonna like pretend like I know, but there are just so many things riding on it, you know? Smash that like button. Yeah, thanks, Keith. There's so much writing on it, and I feel like anytime a lot is riding on a specific date, it's disappointing. That's just my thought. I don't know about anybody else, but I try not to focus on it too much. Because, I mean, there's a whole lot going on that makes me not focus on it right now in my own personal world. Kimberly is not sure if she's going to vote. I honestly, I haven't even thought about it either, because I will be very pregnant at that stage, or or I will be having a newborn. So I haven't really even thought about it. I most likely won't, because I probably missed early voting. Noreen, how's the remodeling going? So hard to be yourself with others in your home. Yeah, so we're not even in our house. So this is not my house. This is a rental house in another town that our insurance is paying for us to be in while the renovations happen. So I'm not even in my house. So I'm in a strange house. I mean, it's empty, but we moved in here about a week and a half ago, almost 2 weeks ago. And the insurance company furnished it, so we didn't have to move a ton of stuff. But we're going to be in here for at least 3 months. So, yeah, that's fun. But it is better than living in a construction zone. We actually have a kitchen here, so no more eating out for me, which I'm very happy about. I have never been a huge fan of cooking. I like baking, but not cooking. And I am enjoying cooking again. So it's been kind of nice, actually. Let's see. Kimberly, welcome. How is your cool t-shirt going, Liz? Keith. My t-shirt business is going fine. It's going good. I've kind of not been super on top of it in the sense of like creating new stuff, just because of the stage of life that I'm in right now. But people continue to support and buy the shirts and sweatshirts and all that jazz, which is amazing. I'm always super grateful and thankful to everyone that ends up buying. It's super awesome because it's very much a little labor of love of mine. So but I mean, when I get some new ideas, I definitely will be putting out some new stuff. I just kind of haven't been focusing on it. But I believe you bought one from me, Keith, because I remember sending a shirt to New Zealand. So if that was you, thank you. I remember thinking that was the coolest thing ever. Someone from Australia bought one. Someone from New Zealand bought one or two. I don't remember. A while ago, and then Ireland. Like, they've been going all around the world, which I find the coolest thing ever. I love it so much. Chelsea. Okay, I'm kind of far up in the chat. Okay. Chelsea, we celebrate Halloween still, taking it back for the good. My son is excited to be a fireman this year. That's cute. I'm sure my Levi would love to be in a costume, but we haven't really introduced the idea to him or anything, so he's not like asking to yet. So we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Oh, awesome. Kinda. I feel like if I vote, I'm playing into the Matrix. Like the IRS. I didn't file last year and they owe me money. Nice. I would love to not file taxes. I would absolutely love that. But I don't know how to fight it if anything were to happen. Hi, Scarlett. Where we go when we go. Oh, whoop, whoop. How are you, Scarlett? Oh, gee, I need to cook. Your shirt and sweatshirts are all over the world. Yeah, they are. And it's super, I find that to be the coolest thing ever because eventually I would love to have an even bigger clothing line because I like to actually design clothes. So the t-shirt business has been a little way to get my foot in the door for understanding business and also designing, get my designing on track. Enjoy your time of life with your babies. Yes. I've gotten that advice from a lot of mamas lately. And that's what I'm trying to do. Keith wasn't me, but watch this space. Nice. Well, I appreciate the support anyways, Keith. Let's see, Scarlett. Ready for exciting things to happen, and I know they're going to. Just checking in on you and your family. I hope you're feeling better. I hope you're feeling well. Is it baby time yet? Bless your heart. There's so much to juggle right now. Yes, there is. My goodness. Oh, it's Greg. Hi, Greg. Greg has been a huge support of my shop. Huge. He's the one that created the design or asked me to create the design. There's a crystal for that shirt. Anyways, yes, Scarlett, my goodness. It's almost baby time. Give the baby the bump. A bump check. Bump check. And so it's almost baby time. I'm 36 weeks. I'll be 37 on Monday, which is the time frame that I need to be in to be able to legally have a home birth here in Tennessee. Baby girl, I actually don't know. Everyone seems to think that this is a baby girl, but we shall see. We are all going to be surprised. Scarlett, because that's those mamas or grandmothers now. Like me, I'm 63. Oh, yeah. Yes, Ava, that was Greg. Greg and Dorothy, the sweetest humans ever. Chelsea has that shirt. Great, that's awesome. All the bump. Hi, Jack's mom. Who's Jack's mom? Yay for showing the bump. Yeah, no one's ever seen the bump because I'm always just like this up. Ava, it's a princessa. Your granddaughter, Greg's granddaughter, is due on 11/10. Almost a magical due date. Could come a day later and be 11/11. My nephew was born on 11/11. Kimberly. Oh, you're in, I have no idea where that is. Where is that? Morristown, Tennessee? Bump check. How wonderful is it going to be? A beautiful time, sweetie. It'll be over before you know it. Yep. I know. I mean, my son is already like a little boy, and I feel like I just had him. Bye, Meg. Thanks for stopping in. Hope you have a good night. Myra, I had 7 children, and my home birth was the best experience of all. That's amazing to hear. I love that. Thank you for sharing that. I attempted a home birth with Levi. He didn't want to come out, which is very like telling of actually his personality now. He didn't want to be an Aquarius. He wanted to be a Pisces, apparently, because he came out on February 22nd. And I started labor on February 21st. So I got transported to the hospital just because I was in 30 I was at 26 or 27 hours of labor and he was not progressing. So I went to the hospital and slept and waited till he wanted to come out. JR, you should do a Let Go and Let God t-shirt. I stole it. Who says that? Any names picked out? So, yes, we officially have a boy and a girl name picked out. We've had the girl name picked out for since Levi because we thought that Levi was a girl. So, I might keep that one to myself. Might not share everything, guys. Love that you both want it to be a surprise as long as the baby's healthy. Exactly. Again, my husband's from a third world country and they don't find out over there. It's like whatever it is, it's a blessing. And at first I was not on board with that, but now I am. I'm like, well, if we did it for one, we got to do it for all of them. So, he kind of put his foot in his mouth because he wants to know now if it's a girl because he really wanted a girl first. But yeah. Mark, do you or your hubby play any instruments? I sure do. Sound real Southern there. I play the piano, a little bit of guitar, ukulele. I think that's it. Yeah. Oh, and then technically my first instrument that I ever learned was the drums. But I didn't stick to that very long because there was really no place for me to practice in my house. Between Knoxville and Johnson City. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I know where that is. Okay, so you're about like 3 hours away from me. Kimberly? Jack's mom. Queen Midas, Ava, Jack's mom. AAA saying? Oh, drunks. Let go and let God. Got it. I don't know. Maybe that's, I don't know if that's licensed or whatever. Scarlett, Hot Springs, Arkansas. I went to the tour in Benton, Arkansas. It was pretty amazing, full of love. Yeah, like if you guys are ever like able to go to any kind of like truther kind of tour, they're great. They're full of so much positivity and light. It's literally, I've been shocked by just the vibe from the ones that I've been to with Charlie. Kimberly, LOL, I'm a Pisces mom with 4 Aquarius children, 2 boys and 2 girls. Wow. That's actually amazing. You literally got pregnant at the same time. That's amazing. That is like talent. Oh my gosh. Mark, do you play any instruments or sing? Are you musically inclined? Oh, Mark. Oh, there, you already answered me. I just wasn't already down in the chat. You're a drummer. That's awesome. I love the drums. If I would have loved to stick to it, and it seems like Levi is going to be a drummer as well. Both me and my husband, our first instrument was the drums. And then my husband can also play guitar a little bit. Keith, OMG, I wish I could play the piano. That was my self-taught instrument that I literally YouTube how to play it on. And like I used it so that I could write songs because I used to be really, really big into writing songs. And so I wanted something that I could put a little bit of like cordage, if that's a word, too. Let's see. How many children do I want? So me and my husband have talked about having 5. So we'll see. I'm not too fond of being pregnant. So we'll see how that goes. Maybe if we have twins, maybe that'll help. But yeah. Yeah, Kimberly, impressive timing. Impressive. Do they all get along? That's what I want to know. All of your Aquarius children, do they get along, or is it just like trying to like herd balloons? uh, they like to challenge authority / status quo. Greg, I live in California. No truthers want to come speak here. Actually, I'm pretty sure Charlie is on his way to California. Maybe not for like any kind of speaking event, but I know he's going to California right now. So I'm not going to Charlie's Christmas party. Unless he wants to fly me out to England. I do have my sister in her family in England. So if he wanted to fly me out, which I wouldn't put it past him, quite honestly, we'll see. Well, actually, nope, that wouldn't be a thing because I'd have a newborn. But if I didn't have a newborn, he might. Levi the rock star. Yeah, he's a dancer. He's a little singer. The kid memorizes songs already and has a very limited vocabulary, but still learns melodies very quickly. Ava taught herself the piano. Wow, I'm like getting lost in the chat. Yes, Ava is a rock star. Wait, no, Levi is a rock star, but Ava is too. Little gal is putting you through the ringer this time, for sure. Like if it is a girl, being pregnant with a boy and being pregnant with a girl is totally different, y'all. For those of you that don't know. Keith is self-taught on the guitar and tries to sing. Well, that's all you can do is try. I live in Nashville, guys. Like it's kind of, it's like the music city capital of the world, supposedly. It's kind of like, oh, you're a singer? Yeah, I can take out the trash too. It's just kind of like a normal thing. Or like playing instruments or whatever. Neck bone, Noreen. My grandma had 17 children. My husband is the oldest of 10, but 17 definitely tops it. Oh my goodness. Not hurt balloons. I'm glad you like that, Ava. I heard it will be easier for women to give birth in the new world. I sure hope so, and I sure hope the new world kind of comes while I'm still having children. That's for sure. Last leg of the Truth Tour, I believe, is in LA. Yeah, Ava's got it. Keith. Dude, we should form a band. We should do like the little like part harmonies, like send each other videos and like do a compilation video of all of us harmonizing with each other. How cool would that be? Singing is a part of my culture. Yes. Are you, I might be saying this wrong. Are you Mari? I'm saying it wrong. But I love, what are they called? The tribal dances that happen over there. I love those. I cry every time. Ava, rockstar vibe right now. Yeah. Greg Truth Tour is in Anaheim, California right now. They have a lot of speakers. Juan is going to be there. Yeah. Ooh. She was a rock star. Greg, love Nashville. I saw Martina McBride at the Ryman. Oh, nice. Nice. This is a weird little brag. Not really a brag, but I have been in a movie that was shot at the Ryman. I was just an extra, so don't get too excited. Do I know any Southern gospel? My brain goes straight to like, I don't know if it would be Southern gospel. I'm trying to think. If you give me a song or a person, maybe. Kimberly. Keith, back in the day, lots of loving going on. That's true. Yeah, no one believed in birth control. Yep. Scarlett Gregg, you're right. Anaheim. Yes. Oh my gosh. I can't say it right. Maori. I have a video on my phone of people performing a I used to know what they were called. Tribal dance thing. Holy crap, Scarlett. My grandmother was pregnant 21 times, 19 of them lived. Oh my gosh. Wow. I mean, that is my husband's culture right there. Yeah. Yeah. It's still like that in Mozambique. I was in a movie called The Identical, which was an Elvis movie, like slightly based off of Elvis's story, but it has Seth Green in it, and we all know about Seth Green, don't we? I remember him vividly, and I think it's got Naomi Judd in it. But it's called The Identical, and it's about Elvis having a twin, basically. Yeah. Bye, Noreen. Thanks for popping in. Nighty night. Good night, good night, good night. Yes, total badass woman. Oh, look at that. Ava was an extra in Any Given Sunday. Yeah, me and Ava's lives are like way too connected and similar. It's like, what in the world is going on? Yeah. So I've been an extra in quite a few movies, but that was one of them. That was one where I had quite a bit of Glenn Campbell. That one I had quite a bit of costumage and wigs. Like we got full hair and makeup and whatnot, so that was fun. Did Charlie happen to say if Elvis was alive? He doesn't know. Those are kind of the things that like he just doesn't bother with, like trying to figure out at this point. I would love to know if Elvis was alive. I would love Elvis. My grandmother was obsessed with Elvis, like how people are with Justin Bieber these days. She had every single record, every single movie. We used to watch the Elvis movies as a kid. But yeah. And then I was also in the Hannah Montana movie. What's another one? I was in a few. I'm trying to remember. But anyways, that Identical movie was shot at the Ryman. Or a scene was, at least. The Elvis movie. Oh, goodness. Yes. Awesome when it's connected. It's time to connect. Yes. I feel like people are really finding their tribes these days, which is very exciting. What in the world is going on with me too? NFL AZ card game is on, and I'm more into this. That's hilarious. I'm so happy. I am so much more interesting than the NFL. That is a big compliment, because my own father does not want to be bothered when sports are on. Scarlett. Jesse was Elvis's twin. Oh, Bob Joyce. I've heard about this Bob Joyce character. I followed him on Telegram for a minute, and I would totally believe it. It looks very believable. Y'all are gonna get me to start singing soon. How sweet. Chelsea, Keith was on your live stream. Baby Trump and other people were talking about how they swore it was him. Dale Earnhardt was there? What? That's a blast from the past. I had neighbors that were obsessed with him as a child. Like, had a whole room dedicated to the man. That's crazy. How sweet the sound. It's a really good room to sing in, actually, because it's very echoey in here. This is the bathroom, guys. Because this is like the only place that's not super echoey in this house because we don't have a ton of furniture here. Keith, I want to see. Well, question: do you have videos? Do you know tribal dances? I want to see them. Scarlett, did y'all know 45 years ago today, Leonard Skinner's band crashed? I did not know that. People were talking about how he would make little movements that gave himself away, and when he sang, everyone had chills. Apparently, he commanded the entire venue. Wow. That is very interesting. Thanks, Keith. 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 I have a question, Keith. What are you in? Is it Hastings? Where is that one? Oh, thanks, Ava. Ava's heard me sing. Hastings. I think it's Hastings. Maybe not. I have friends in that area. Let's see. Also, do you know a man named Ian Clayton? Is what I want to know. Keith? Keith? Yeah, Hastings. Hastings. Sing, kiddo. Give me something to sing. I'll try to sing it if I know it. Whew. Oh. The one thing about pregnancy is when I sit in a normal chair, my feet swell up like a balloon. Like, what is that? What is that? Dude, we've been on for an hour now, guys. And I'm not tired. I'm pretty energized, which is saying a lot for me at 10 o'clock at night. Ian Clayton, he's not technically a truther. He is a teacher. He is a teacher, and where I learned a lot of stuff from. Yeah, Ava, like when I did this last time, I couldn't go to bed till like midnight because I was like, my brain started going everywhere. Who are my music influences? Quite honestly, not very many people these days. Just because I don't listen to a lot of music anymore. But earlier today I was singing Adele. So I guess her. Like old Alicia Keys, I like a lot of her stuff. the old stuff. Yeah. Not very many new artists, that's for sure. I guess stepping away from Hollywood, you know. Mark, hello. I said, oh, right. Her song, Hello, got it. Hello. How does it go? How does the first line go? Man, pregnancy brain, I'm telling you, I never forget song lyrics. Oh, it's me. That's how it goes. Yeah. Thank you, Abe. Hello, it's me. I was how does it go? Oh my god, I'm gonna have to look up the lyrics. My lord. I was wondering. Abe was gonna type out the lyrics for me. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hold on, Keith. That's cool. Teachers are really important. We are all life teachers. We are for sure. And he is where I've learned a lot. I broke a lot of religious programming, so that's kind of why I was. Okay. Hello, it's me. I was wondering if after all these years you like to meet and go over everything. I've forgotten how it felt before the world fell at our feet. There's such a difference between us and a million miles. I don't know if I can be that loud. I don't know if I can get to the chorus because it'll be pretty loud, and my son's asleep over there. What was the other song I was singing? The other song. Very nice. I like when people say nice. What's the other song I was singing today? Help from the other side. I must have called 1,000 times to tell you I'm sorry for breaking your heart. Maybe if I ever go live during the day, I'll belt, because that's a very belty song. I was singing a different Adele song today, but I don't remember what it is now. Oh, thanks, Keith. I think that the band members are on the plane. Will be back, but one of them may be governed. Oh, that's very interesting. Cool change. There is an Adele song that I've like attempted to play and sing because it felt like it. It felt like the lyrics were spot on. No, it wasn't Fire to the Rain. It was a different one. Ooh, man. That one. I heard it on a TikTok. Oh, Keith. Okay, I realized I can't sing. Of course you can. I literally am really hard on myself with singing. But I'm getting better. I used to never be able to do that. I'd be so shaky, like in front of singing in front of anyone, even though I've sang my entire life, I still, but it's a whole like throat chakra release thing. You know what I'm saying? No, there's an Adele song that goes, when the rain is blowing in your face and the whole world is on your case, I could offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love. And then skip. I know you haven't made your mind up yet, but I will never do you wrong. I've known it from the moment that we met. No doubt in my mind where you belong. I can make you happy, make your dreams come true. No, there is nothing that I wouldn't do. Go to the ends of the earth for you, to make you feel my love. That's what I was singing earlier. Mark, I really can't, Keith. I'm just saying, you saw how shaky I wasn't. Oh, girl. I mean, you haven't sang forever. I'm usually shaky too. I only sing to God. He seems to like it. It's true. He does. I'm always a class clown. LOL. Well, you know, I mean, if you laugh at yourself first, no one can laugh at you, right? Thank you, Scarlett. Yes, hunty. Love it. Thanks. Okay, yeah. So that's the song I was singing it before. But I didn't even get to the verse. It goes, "The winds of change are blowing wild and free. You ain't seen nothing like me yet." That's like my favorite line ever. Favorite line ever. I've thought about doing some singing videos, but just have to get back in the groove of it, you know? But honestly, ever since I've been doing a whole bunch of throat chakra work, my voice is so much more open than it ever used to be. If I hadn't like sang earlier today or in like days, which I haven't, there would be no reason, there would be no way it sounded like that. Like, this also is a great room for this. It's very echoey in here. But yeah, since I've been doing lots of throat chakra healing and such, and opening and releasing by just having a YouTube channel and speaking my truth, my singing voice has gotten so much better. Or just like, not better, but just like more consistent, I guess. Being able to laugh at yourself is a sign of a good ego. Yeah, I mean, I think it's, you just don't take yourself too seriously. Yeah, it's seriously crazy how it's all connected, and I never thought that that was the case, but it for sure is. Scarlett, I've enjoyed hanging out with y'all. Liz, you're amazing. You're amazing. So are you too, Queen Midas. I'm going to rest my weary bones and get for a new adventure, whatever. Then take care of yourself. God bless. Bye, Scarlett. Thanks for joining. Claim it. It's better, girl. Oh, thanks. Keith, you're so busy in life, Liz. I guess so, yeah. Yeah, for the most part, I'm busy, but I'm taking this time before this next little bit of craziness, aka having another child, comes to the surface, because I will for sure be all encompassed for a little while once this baby arrives. So I am spending time with y'all. Kimberly, you found me through Bryce. You don't follow her anymore. I'm glad you're here. You're not with her anymore. Yeah, I mean, do whatever resonates with you. You are very welcome here. It is true. Me and Ava, feels like we kind of share platforms because we're always in each other's lives and we do videos together. We're like yeah. So yeah, but I'm glad you're here, Kimberly. Yeah, glad you're here. Very welcome here. We try to keep it positive and light and spread good energy as much as possible. What time is it? Wow, it is 10:10. 10:10, that's gotta mean something. What does that mean, Ava? Where's your app? I have the same app. I could look at it myself, but 10:10. Anybody wanna check out what it is? Ava put me onto this. Oh, that's funny. This came up 10:11. Is that because that's the time right now? Huh. Endings, hold on. Oh yeah, 11:11. Look at that. That's cool that it literally like tells you the message for the time. Guys, if you don't have this app, you're into like angel numbers. It's literally called angel numbers. Just a thought, my stepsister buys superhero costumes after Halloween. He uses them to play in year-round dress up 8/11 for me. Oh yeah, you're in California. I lived in California for a year. Maya. Hello, Maya. It's okay. We've been on for almost, oh my gosh, it's 11, it's an hour and 11 seconds or 11 minutes. That's funny. There's something happening right now, guys. 11:11. You came on at the perfect time, Maya. Oh, right. I don't know what, wait. I thought you said California. Oh, Kearns. Oh my gosh. JR. I thought you were Greg for a second. I might need to go to bed. My eyes are starting to like go away. Arizona. So that is close to California. Love that idea. I love dressing up. I do love dressing up. That's why I was like trying to be an actor for a good portion of my life. Yeah, I have seen 1:11 and 11:11 all day today. I have like a few clocks that are faster than others in my house and in my car, and I've seen it way too many times. So something is happening. I always take that as a massive sign to yeah, Maya, you jumped on it at 11:11 or 10:11 here. Oh, you texted me about the 10:10. My phone is already in sleep mode because I'm a grandma and I go to bed at like 9:30 most of the time. Or I tried to at least. Oh, you did text me. Okay. 10:10. Oh, look, it's Gina. Gina Skinner. Gina Skinner is an OG follower or subscriber. Numbers and synchronicities. Yes, and twos too. Yep. Angel number 1010 indicates. Oh, he's got the app too. Keith has got the app. I was about to read it. Let's see. Indicates that it is a time of personal development, spiritual awakening, and enlightenment. Keep your thoughts, focus, and intentions on your soul mission and life purpose. And your elevated vibration will attract abundance, positive energies into your life. Use these affirmations and maintain a positive attitude to draw towards you all that you need along your path. Trust your inner wisdom, intuition, and guidance from the angels and take positive action in the direction of your dreams and desires. Yes, please. I've been so distracted in my husband's passing. I've got in and out of timelines. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh my gosh, what? Yeah, it's a great app it's a great app to have. That was the first time I actually like opened it, even though she sent it to me a while ago. Someone just sent me a picture of Jason Q next to Janine, actually. And the video that the shirt that he's wearing, it says, "Women don't have wieners." Oh my gosh, gotta love Jason Q. Oh man. Yes, oh my gosh, I can't even imagine. I cannot even imagine. I don't blame you for time slipping or timeline jumping. My goodness. Oh. Yeah, JR, that's what I used to do. I just used to Google what does, whatever number mean and get it from Google. But this app is great. Yeah. Women don't have wieners. I mean, he's right. It's right. I wonder if he made that because it looks like a very simply made shirt. Those are the kind of shirts I could make if I really wanted to. It's just in simple font writing. If you guys can see it, it's so funny. So funny. And his face in that picture. That's not a good picture. It's not a good picture. Oh, my goodness. How funny. Oh, Ava just sent me 444, what the 444 means. Angel number 444 asks you to pay attention to your intuition, inner wisdom, and your connection with angels and the angelic realm is very strong at this time. You are encouraged to continue on your current path as your drive and determination will lead to success and fulfillment. So in case you're wondering, JR. Oh yeah, Ava got to meet, what's his name? Jason Q. In person, yes. Keith, KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. Keep it simple, stupid. Right, Keith? Or am I wrong? It's about that time of night where my accents are gonna start popping out. Yeah, Jason is a wealth of information. It's like, what? I mean, his brain works so fast. Keep it simple, stupid is what I remember. You're right. Apparently, Janine mentioned me on her channel today and showed a selfie. Pretty cool. Yeah, I meant to go watch that, but I got distracted. I think we're going to possibly try to collab or get her on one of our shows if possible. I don't know. We'll see. Ava's working all that out. But yeah, possibly. I would love for her to just share some wisdom and some insight. Oh, blessed girlie, you are loved. Yes, you are. Waving her magic wand. Bippity boppity boo, right? Oh, man. Oh, this is the longest I've ever stayed on a live. Oh, this has been fun. My voice is starting to go out. Can you tell? It's starting to get raspy as it gets later and later into the night. After hours. The winds of change are blowing wildly. Oh, someone favorited my shop. Jason talks so fast for me, I don't resonate with him. But could be because dyslexic. Just me, no judgment. He does talk very fast. Very, very fast. I feel like I talk pretty fast also. But Kimberly, I'm from a very religious community. It's been difficult to navigate. Anyone else? Girl, live in the South. What's hilarious? Yeah. What's hilarious is all of my family is like Southern Baptist, like my extended family. And like most of my friends know nothing about anything I do on YouTube or TikTok or wherever. They know nothing, absolutely nothing. And I like to keep it that way. I just find who I connect with and compartmentalize people, quite honestly. I like figure out if they could handle it or not. Like the stuff I talk about and the stuff that I am aware of and whatnot. But that's kind of always been a thing for me because, like I said a little bit earlier, I kind of had my religious programming broken before all of this madness with the world, like 10 years before. and so I kind of learned to keep things to myself, and to see who actually resonates with me and who doesn't, or who's like open to hearing what I have to say or not. So, you know, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. Absolutely, Kimberly. It's been awesome chatting up. Liz and music always ground me. So, tribe for life. For life. Maya, please sing. I heard that. Oh, you missed me singing earlier. I did. I sang a little bit earlier. Maya. It's probably about 20 minutes ago, 30 minutes ago. I can do it again, but I don't want to be like that person that just keeps singing constantly. What? Ooh, heard that. I have no family, but my son and I are solo. I don't know what that last word. It looks like joy with an I. Yeah, I've learned to there's no point in like telling people things that they're just not going to hear. There's no point. It just causes more confusion. When's the baby girl coming? Your guess is as good as mine, but I kind of feel quite soon because of just how pregnant I feel. But the due date is technically November 15th. But I feel like it's going to be earlier. Ava, I'll try. Slow him down and decaffeinated coffee. Oh, you're talking about Jason Q. Yeah. He does talk very fast. But he is probably one of those people that can relate to Kimberly in the sense of like just, talking and having a hard time navigating and like connecting with people because he knows too much. Yep, Rainbow Baby is coming along. I showed a belly pic earlier. Or not a pic, but I stood up and showed my belly twice. Yeah, so 37 weeks on Monday, free to come out. It is free to come out on Monday if it so chooses, because I can legally have a home birth then, which I think is ridiculous that they even like have a time frame. I mean, I know it's for developmental issues and whatnot, but still. You also can't go, in the state of Tennessee, you can't go past 42 weeks pregnant. And that's also annoying. Yeah, 37 to 42 weeks is when you can have a home birth. But if you are a day before 37 weeks, you have to go to a hospital. And if you are a day past 42 weeks, you have to go to a hospital and get induced. It's insane. It's insane. My cousin is in Georgia, and they don't have a limit on when you can have your baby. Like, you can let it come out whenever it's ready. And she went up to 43 weeks in like 4 days or something. And all of the doctors, of course, were pushing her to get induced. And she was like, no. And she gave birth to a completely healthy baby. There was no reason for it. They were just, fear mongering, and yeah. Exactly. It doesn't, the whole topic of birth. Yeah, baby is ready when it's ready. And did you know, fun fact about pregnancy, that the baby actually releases the hormone to stimulate your body to going into labor. So it chooses when it's coming out. It literally does, because it releases that hormone. So it knows. It knows what its little scroll, soul contract, whatever you want to call it, is. And modern medicine is just trying to override it and make that not a thing. So yeah. Birth is surrender. It's like the greatest act of surrender you could ever do. Yeah, the more you know. Learn something new every day. Yeah, I mean, obviously there's things that you can do to help it come out or help it decide, I guess, supposedly, but it comes out when it wants to come out. 100%. My husband was very mad when he ended up being, technically 6 days late by the time he was born, because he was like, why do they even do due dates if that's not when they don't know when the baby's going to be born? I'm like, because they're just guessing, so they can control another aspect of life. It's ridiculous. Because I don't think in Mozambique they have, they do due dates. They just have a general time frame of when it probably is going to be born. I was so late to the party. LOL, I didn't want to come out. LOL, go figure. I was a few weeks early, I think. I really wanted to be a Mars. A Mars? What am I saying? I really wanted to be a March Aries, apparently. Because my due date was in April, or the first week of April. And I came out on the 28th of March. I was a blue baby? What does that mean? FYI, they used to die. They need a blood transfusion at birth. Mother's blood type opposite of me, child. I'm here for a reason. Oh my gosh. Wow. JR, that's crazy. Yeah, are you Rh negative? Wow, blessed to be here. Yeah, for sure. That is crazy. I never even heard the term blue baby. Wow. Also, another little fun fact about birth, you know how they say that if the umbilical cord is wrapped around the neck or the arm, or really the neck is what they're most worried about, that is not actually a big deal, because as long as the umbilical cord is still attached, it's still supplying oxygen to the baby. So like the fact that it comes out with like the cord wrapped around its neck is not actually a big deal. But they act like that it is at the hospital, so they scare people into having C-sections. Another fun fact. JR is positive. I am also positive. I'm A positive, which I thought I was always O, but I'm not. I'm A. Exactly. That's why you can have a water birth and you can literally let the baby just like float in the water, underwater for a while so that it has a very calming, peaceful birth. You don't have to like rush to bring it to the surface. That is what I am intending to do, is a water birth. I attempted it with Levi, but like I said, he didn't want to come out. He put me through 30 plus hours of labor. Yeah, see? That's what happened when Keith's nephew was born. They made his mom have a C-section. B. JR is B positive. Wow, not all star seeds are RH negative, I heard. I don't think blood type has anything to do with star seeds, quite honestly. I don't think that's a thing at all. Because the truth is, the fact that there are so many different blood types is just a representation of the generations of mixing DNA. But I feel like if you're a star seed, that's a more spiritual thing than a physical thing. That's just what I think. Yeah, not a requirement. Negative RH negative is not a requirement. I'm a star seed, feel it deep within my soul. I'm an Aries Ram. Oh yeah, me too, girl. Double Aries in the house. Look at that. Whoop, whoop. I love that I am an Aries. And I love that most people don't think I am. I think I have a lot of water in my chart, so I balance myself out pretty well. But I think I'm going to get off now, guys, because I actually am starting to feel tired. But this has been so fun. I'm going to try to do this again, possibly weekly if I can. Obviously not when the baby's born or any time around that when the baby's born, because I most likely will just be trying to sleep any chance that I can. JR, have a crazy life story. I'm going to read a book titled The Weirdo Next Door. I'd read it. Oh, I love my Aries placement, Ava says. It's okay, Gina. I've just been chatting, really. I did sing and show the highlights are I sang and showed my mom a few times. So, yeah. Thank you, Liz. Much love to you all. Thanks, Mark. Keith, awesome to catch up. Boop, boop, New Zealand. Enjoy this sweet time of your life. I will, Kimberly. Be positive. Alrighty. It's been fun. Make sure you like the video. See ya.